As the water rat said, there is nothing, absolutely nothing, half so much worth doing as messing about in boats. And he was right. Messing about in water is fun, and learning how to do it properly and safely makes it even better. The Island Cruising Club has been welcoming residential school groups for activity weeks in Salcombe for some 40 years, and that experience, combined with our unique mixture of fun, adventure and safety afloat, has made us one of the largest and most respected sail training organisations in the country. Living on board Egremont, a converted Mersey ferry, moored in the beautiful Salcombe estuary with a fleet of over 70 dinghies and keelboats permanently moored alongside it, you can take advantage of a unique resource to benefit the educational development of pupils aged between 10 and 18. As a Royal Yachting Association recognised teaching centre, we're long used to teaching sailing, from beginner to advanced level, dinghy or keelboat sailing, windsurfing, canoeing or cruising. Whether your group wants to try sailing a small dinghy for the first time or learn the techniques of handling a large cruising yacht, whether they're complete novices or experienced sailors, the ICC can help your pupils develop their knowledge, their self-confidence and their social skills in a safe, secure, yet totally unique and exciting environment. By the end of their time with us, children grow in confidence and feel more in control as they handle a boat safely and skillfully under the weather eye of their instructor. For the Island Cruising Club, as it is for all teachers and parents, safety is of paramount importance. We've probably taught more children to sail safely than any other organisation in the UK, and more than that, we assume total responsibility for the safety and well-being of all children throughout their time with us, both on and off the water. Our course leaders are infinitely patient and all hold the RYA Sailing Instructor Certificate. Buoyancy aids are provided as a matter of course and must be worn at all times when on or near the water. Bump helmets are also supplied and must be worn when necessary. On board Egremont, there is a walk-through fire drill on arrival and another unannounced drill a few days later. Excellent staffing ratios, a maximum of 3 pupils to 1 instructor on beginners courses, more often 2 to 1, mean fast progress and safe sailing. On the water, our rescue and support fleet, backed by sophisticated ship-to-ship and ship-to-shore communications equipment, and manned by highly trained instructors, provide rescue cover at all times and can deal with any problem before it becomes a crisis. But there's another sort of security too. Security for group leaders and parents, in the knowledge that their children are based safely aboard Egremont, with 24-hour supervision from a resident matron, duty cadet instructor and night watchman. And because we're afloat, we always know where the children are and what they're up to. We count them all in when they arrive, we count them all out when they leave, and we discreetly monitor their movements constantly in between. With qualified staff also living aboard, there is a supervised activity and enjoyment from the time the children get up to the time they go to bed. Travelling to Salcombe is easy, either by road or by fast intercity trains to nearby Totnes, from where we can arrange transport. Salcombe itself is a small town situated on the southerly point of the South Devon coast, attracting some of the sunniest, driest weather in the country and surrounded by glorious Devon countryside. Its picturesque streets tumble down the hillside to the waters of the estuary, and one of them, Island Street, from where we get our name, is the site of our onshore clubhouse and offices, and from where there is a regular launch to and from our floating base, Egremont. But even before you set out for Salcombe, you'll know you're in capable hands. The staff at the club's office have expert knowledge and experience of what we can offer, together with a real skill at matching your needs and arranging a schedule to suit your requirements. We can offer flexibility in length of stay and, if your group is large enough, even offer exclusive use of our facilities. Every school group programme is tailor-made for individual groups, with a variable balance between educational and sailing activities. Moored in a sheltered part of the estuary, Egremont is right at the heart of the ICC. She provides accommodation for 60 visitors, plus a permanent staff of 30, in simple but comfortable twin bunk cabins. She is well equipped with hot showers, dining area, drying rooms, lecture rooms, lounges, and a small shop to cater for everyday necessities. With lots of healthy appetites, at the end of each day's sailing, great demands are made on the galley and our cooks. We take great pride in the food served aboard Egremont and make the most of fresh local produce. There's always a loaf of bread on the go at tea time, and there's endless tea and coffee available throughout the day. Just the thing after a hard day's sailing. We're happy to cater for vegetarians, diabetics and people with other special diets. Just let us know before you arrive. With everything included in the cost of your package, your group will only need money for the shop on board or for ice creams and souvenirs brought during a trip ashore. Group leaders might need a bit more to spend in Egremont's Pugwash Bar, which you'll be pleased to hear is strictly off-limits to your pupils. Dress on board Egremont is informal, the only rule being that everyone must wear non-slip shoes. Buoyancy aids are provided for all sailors, with wetsuits available for windsurfers. Our fleet of boats is second to none. We have a total of 70, with 11 different types, ranging from single-handed topper dinghies, ideal for training beginners, to soling keel boats, like those which won Britain an Olympic yachting medal at Barcelona. There are also windsurfers, canoes and rowing boats to try in the evening at no extra charge, all safely under the guidance of highly trained and qualified instructors. What did I say about getting wet?
That's freezing!
For a different sort of group adventure, the ICC also have over 40 years' experience in cruising, on yachts such as Provident, a converted Brixham trawler built in 1924. Learning to use a compass, handling the ropes and gear, hoisting the sails before powering through the water, down the estuary and out to sea, create a sailing experience which will never be forgotten. We can offer day sailing, cruises across the Channel or further afield under the supervision of fully qualified and experienced skippers and mates. We can also cater for the Duke of Edinburgh's award scheme and field study courses. During their time with us, your group will cover basic sailing and navigation theory, as well as indulging in plenty of practical sailing. But there's more. Sailing and the estuary environment relate to a wide range of curriculum subjects such as geography, history, the environment, and design technology. There are waterborne trips up nearby creeks to watch the birds, like this heron, or visit historic sites such as the ruins of Salcombe Castle, destroyed during the Civil War. We organise talks on the history and natural history of Salcombe, with guest speakers like Frank Smith, skipper of the famous Salcombe lifeboat. And after a long day's sailing, There's no getting abandoned ashore for the evenings. Children are supervised 24 hours a day, rain or shine. There are treasure hunts and competitions, organised water games and barbecues on the pontoons alongside Egremont and sometimes ashore. They can sail down the estuary for a beach party and picnic. They can sing songs around a bonfire after an evening walk.
Bring back my body to me. Right, that was totally wrong.
Then round it all off with a hot shower, a mug of hot chocolate, and go to bed tired and exhilarated. Group leaders can enjoy the best of both worlds, relaxing in the knowledge that the children are busily and safely involved with their own specially organised activities. But don't just take our word for it. Tim Telfer, head of the Art and CDT department at Orley Farm School.
It's a great relief to go away having confidence in the people you're dealing with. Obviously, the first couple of days you're very wary and you watch and you listen carefully to the sort of instructions that are being given and the kind of expectations that the staff down there have. When you are consoled that they're doing the right kind of thing and acting in a very professional way, being friendly without being too familiar, it takes an enormous burden off your own shoulders. You can actually switch off a little and just keep an overview of what's going on without actually having to participate in everything. I was very impressed by the actual setting. I hadn't appreciated how far up the estuary the ship was. The fact that these two pontoons are moored either side does give you a landing stage and also space for the children to expand into. We were a bit concerned because we were taking a large party, 55 children, that there wouldn't be enough room for them to physically spread out and do their own thing in between activities, but that didn't turn out to be a problem. The sort of activities that they were prepared to run for us, I thought was very impressive and very stimulating for our particular age group, 11, 12-year-olds. Altogether, it seemed to be a very attractive package. We'll be going down again for the third time next year.
Disability or disadvantage need not be a barrier to sailing with the ICC. We're proud of our work with visually, orally and physically impaired people and disadvantaged youngsters. We work closely with the Island Trust, a registered charity, to support these activities, so please do get in touch if we can be of help, or if you would like to visit us and have a look at our facilities for yourself. An activity week with the Island Cruising Club means safe, supervised activity from breakfast to bedtime, on and off the water. It means friendships built on shared experiences. It means knowing that the resources of full-time, experienced and professional staff are there so that you and your group can make the most of your time on Egremont. It means sailing safely in a truly beautiful area and the best value you'll find anywhere.